It's a guinea pig! I love guinea pigs. I actually have quite a lot of guinea pigs. More than a normal person who's nearly 40 probably should have. But they live in a lovely, enormous guinea pig castle in my garden. It's an outbuilding. Designed for the purpose, but they are lovely. They are fantastic pets. And I've really put off making one in crochet, and I think it's to do with an over familiarity with the species. It can be really difficult to make something if you know too much about the fine details of how it's meant to look. And so for this, I really had to get myself out of my own head and think about what people would want to see, again, in the more caricature style of the animal. And I really hope that I've achieved this in a way that is hugely accessible to new crocheters. I've got the pattern ready to go on the website. I'll launch it about the same time as this video. Hopefully you'll find it super simple. There's only a couple of things to watch out for. The first one is the partial increases in the round to make the forehead. That means rather than doing a repeated pattern of, for example, 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 1 in the next, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, all the way around the round, you just do it for a limited number. I think for this one I did it for 3 of the 8 to form the ridge of the forehead. And you're going to do that in the same reverse to get down to the neck. And then just to give the neck a little bit more definition, what I did was crocheted into the front loop only, just for 1 round at the neck level. And it just brings it forwards a little bit and gives it slightly more character and definition. This was not made with any complicated colour changes. The flecking within its fur is entirely just a product of the type of yarn that I used. It is designed to be reminiscent of a Himalayan guinea pig. They're actually white with dark points, but I do find that when you crochet something that is just all one colour, it just doesn't look quite as real as when you give it little hints of something. That's why I chose to use that nice new flecked yarn that I've got. So the colour changes that you'll do are just for its little feet. And the great thing about doing a colour change at that side is if you don't like the jogs where you colour change, I have no feelings about jogs. I don't mind them at all. There you go, that's a little jog. If you don't like jogs, that's not a problem, because you can just sew it on with the jog facing the body, so it's completely obscured. The ears are made with unclosed magic circles. So make a magic circle, but in the next round you don't stitch it together. You then flip it over and go in the reverse direction, and you do that a couple of times. And it's got little safety eyes for his eyes, and I used the new trick. It's not, I realised for crocheting in general, it's not a new trick, it's new to me, of tying the eyes together to give them this little indentation to make the expression a bit better. I'm playing around at the moment with that. It's something I'm not overly familiar with, so I won't give you a tutorial on it now because I don't feel that I'm qualified to. But once I've done it a few more times, I'll make up a video showing you exactly how to do it. I basically get a little bit of yarn and put it between the safety eye cap and the eye itself once it's poked through. But that's for a future one. And yes, finally there's a little detail on the nose. Now again, if this was actually a Himalayan guinea pig, it would also have a pointed nose, but I thought that it looked a bit cuter with that nose that made it look a little bit cheerful. Anyway, let me know what you think. This should be a really nice one that's quick to work up. I think it only took me maybe 2 or 3 hours to do the whole thing, including writing the pattern and wrangling a 4-year-old who is back to nursery tomorrow. But yes, it's a good fun little make, and I hope you like it. It's another smaller scale of amigurumi toy. And yeah, check out the pattern on the Lucy Kate Crochet website. It's all there for free. Happy crocheting!